Grant, one thing these teams have in common.
Down low. Boxing out is vital. And second chance points may just decide this game.
And that one's good. Bold.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The three from Prince. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Beal from outside. Giannis with the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Lillard. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Booker. To the paint. Here's Bowl. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Bucks. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo inside. And it's in there.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Durant. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw no good. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Second free throw, no good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player. The officials were right on top of that one.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The Bucks making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one is off. Solid defense from Bowl. Beal surveying the D. Pass to Richards. Lopez with the steal. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good with a layup. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. This will be his third.
My God, who you is, bro?
Yeah, just an offensive machine.
Who you is, bro?
Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Phoenix leading by 7. And Booker with the jam.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
A minute 37 left in the first quarter here. Lopez with the steal. And they're on the break. Can they get it? And no problem for Antetokounmpo as he finishes at the rim. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the game. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, VA.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the score by Milwaukee.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Back to Richards. Good work defensively by Lopez.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Antetokounmpo laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
"17 seconds left to play in the first. Clock at 6. A nice shot by Booker. 9 points in the game.
Devin Booker sees a window of opportunity to get to the dribble drive game and takes advantage.
Kuzma for 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. Hunt. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
To the inside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Trent. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Richards. Now here's Booker. He's got 9. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Kevin Porter.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix, Doris.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
Pass to Richards. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Right side Porter. Down low. Antetokounmpo. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Durant. Missed inside. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Bucks trail by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis driving. Unstoppable, folks.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
To the inside, Richards. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. Durant, no good.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
To the paint. Here's Richards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Some shooters will get tunnel vision, but Beal with a nice unselfish play there.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Antetokounmpo up top. 10 points for him. Lillard can't get it to go. And so Beal will bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point lead. But Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Booker. 10 points for him. Plumlee. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. 1:49 left in the first half of this one. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Oh! Don't let Giannis in!
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Plumlee a screen. Here's Durant. Misses in close. The Bucks trail by 3. They double him with Booker. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two players.
Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Plumlee. Outside Durant. Here's Iguodala. It's tipped. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. The Bucks trail by 3. Lillard outside. 29 seconds left in the second period. And Durant with the block.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD, send him back.
Cans it from the wing. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Suns on top, up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bucks trail by 5. Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, hey! How about that?
beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Inside. Back to Booker. Oh, Booker in close.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
They set the screen. Here's Durant. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
The Suns leading. High post Plumlee. Shoots over Lopez. Here's Iguodala. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. For three, here's Lillard. Yes, sir. You can count on Dame from deep.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team's spacing.
Booker, good.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Antetokounmpo outside. Out to Lillard. This one for three. The Suns clear it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, B.A., he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks. It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Booker can't get it to go. The Bucks trail. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. And here's Lopez. 5 on the clock. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Booker. The shot misses. So it's Milwaukee now. To the right side. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:06 left to play in the third. And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 2-point game. Pass to Bull. To the inside. Here's Richards. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Trent on the wing. Here's Lillard. Trent outside. From the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. 30 seconds left in the third. Durant with it. Portis picks him up. Left side Booker. Pass to Richards. Booker with it. 15 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Bull. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bull's gotten his 2nd bucket.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And here's Green from the arc. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
3 quarters of play. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Phoenix leading by 3. Booker surveying the D. Here's Richards. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Knocks it loose. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Booker. Driving in. Goes back up. Richards. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. In transition, here they come.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Both good from the line that time. The Suns leading. On the wing, Durant. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And finished off by Bull.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
The 3 from Prince. Bull grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 3. Pass to Richards. Rebound, Milwaukee. On the wing, Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. He can't hit that time. Solid defense from Bull. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And Booker, here we go. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Durant looking around. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And it's good. 2 points.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Out left to the wing. Lopez, a good look. Yep, right through the net.
Doesn't matter what point of the game. Stress, pressure. Brook Lopez makes it anyway.
To the middle. Richards. Antetokounmpo with the block. Offensive board. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Booker. Down low. Here's Bowl. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
The free throw drops for Bowl.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
And here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Now Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Booker. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Durant. Durant, automatic at the rim.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Inside. Here's Iguodala. There's the triple. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with a 3.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Prince can't hit.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Pass to Booker. Right side Bull. Back to Booker. Here's the 3. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no luck that time either.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Count it! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Milwaukee calls timeout. They trail by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And no doubt, they've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Kept alive. Kuzma lets it go from deep. He connects. And now they trail by just 4.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Prince down low. Tries again. And here's Lopez from the arc. And the miss. So the Suns win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
It's an Eastern Conference battle here in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court advantage. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Hey, Brent, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, we could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Now, Antetokounmpo, after the miss three from Damian Lillard.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Now, here's Cunningham. Outside Hardaway. The Pistons working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Cunningham. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Prince. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. Here's Giannis. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Bangs home the trifecta.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
Now here's Thompson. A floater. In the corner, it's Duran. Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Harris has got 6.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Lillard. Kick out to Giannis. Prince looking around. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their games.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, it's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Pistons shooting their first free throw this game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Harris outside. Detroit, no good that time either. Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard attacking. Trent outside. Here is Lillard. Out to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. A wide open look here for Lopez. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Good soft hands there from Lopez. Efficient in the catch and shoot motion.
To the paint. Here's Duran. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee leading by 4. Back to Lopez. Kicks it out to Lillard. It's stolen by Cunningham. It's Beasley on the wing. From outside the arc. Giannis grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Bucks. Back to Lillard. Duran pulls it in. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Cunningham. Harris a screen. From about 19 feet. No good off the back of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Good to see Damian Lillard take a more proactive approach to getting his teammates involved here in this one.
Cunningham right side. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Trent. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. Now, Antetokounmpo. He has 6. And here's Trent. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more in. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trailed by 6. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Beasley with a clean look. It's good from long range. Beasley's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Detroit. Here's Lillard. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
Pistons trailed by 5. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Back to Giannis. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Holland. Here's Beasley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And the double up out of Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. Back to Giannis. Porter inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Here's Stewart. And yes, it's good. Stewart's got his first basket. Bucks leading by 3. Giannis outside. Kicks it out to Prince. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since. How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Bucks with possession. 3-point lead. Lillard outside. No good from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Thompson. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Thompson misses.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Lillard with it. Outside Portis. And Kuzma has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Off target from three-point range. Pistons trailed by 3. Pass to Harris. Fires from deep. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Now Lopez. Hardaway with the steal. And they're pushing it up. And here we go. Harris, good. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Bounce pass, Prince. Duran brings the double team. Back to Lillard. Rejected by Harris.
Now, every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Out left to the wing. And stolen by Portis. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. That's a 2 from Lillard. Milwaukee. No good that time either. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Giannis. Kicks it out to Lillard. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 5 now.
And not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the basket is good. And the Pistons lead by 4.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Giannis outside. Here's Kuzma. From outside, off the mark. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Duran. Back to Harris. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Duran. And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And so it's Detroit with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Cunningham outside. Out to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And it's blocked. Down low. Shots good by Duran. And now an 8-point Detroit lead.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Back to Cunningham. Five on the clock. Out to Harris. There's the three. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 6. Now, Greg, it's at 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Such a smooth scorer, Tobias Harris, making that look easy.
Lillard outside. It's tipped. Harris outside. Thompson in the corner. Back to Harris. Pass to Hardaway. Carries it from three-point range.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:04 left in the third. Pass to Lillard. Lets the three fly. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Lillard's got 11.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
To the inside. Duran. Rebound, Milwaukee.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's Trent. Back to Lillard. Takes a three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Porter. That one doesn't drop. Great defense that time from Duran. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Beasley right side. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pistons ahead. Up by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons, leading by 5. Lillard comes with the double team. Pass to Stewart. To the middle. Kicks it out to Beasley. And the three ball is good. Beasley's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Detroit. Lillard outside. Here's Sims.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Detroit leading by 8. Schroeder right side. Pass to Beasley. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound Milwaukee.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one. Slamming it down with authority.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told him it's all about maintaining the lead. He told him he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Schroeder from 11 feet away, and he overshot that one, missing. Bucks trailed by 6. Porter looking it over. On the wing, Giannis. Here's Lopez. Back to Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Down low, inside, Giannis taps it in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Inside, Stewart in the corner. Detroit, no good that time either. And the Bucks with possession here. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
To the paint. And the dunk by Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart rocking the rim.
And the Bucks with possession. Lillard from outside. The shot, no good. Pistons leading by 6. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Holland. Trying his luck from deep. Lillard with the rebound. Giannis outside. Outside, Porter. Lopez a screen. And Lopez throws it down.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Pass to Holland. Now here's Schroeder. Kicks it out to Beasley. Buries the long-range jumper. Beasley's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pistons.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter. Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. .144 left in the fourth. To the inside. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Lopez. The tray. Good on the triple. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now, here's Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harris has got 11 in the second half.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer. And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
On the wing, Giannis. Back to Lillard. It's clocked. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
You love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 8.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's Milwaukee now.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Pretty nice release from Cade Cunningham that time. Soft touch and arc on that ball.
Hardaway with the steal. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A solid win.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. We've got the Lakers taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. It's hauled in by Kobe.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to go through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Woo! His energy is unmatched. And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow. You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Doncic. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that one's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now here's Doncic. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Here's Bryant. Banked it in off the glass. Bryant's got 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Doncic right side. Pass to Hayes. Back to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. With the step back to the left side wing. Here's Malone. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 6. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a few moments to catch up with the head coach for Los Angeles. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The Lakers with the ball. Following the score by the Lakers. He goes up. Doncic shot is good. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you got to stay with him.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. So both teams changing it up here. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Payton. Kicks it to George. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Doncic. A minute 22 left in the first quarter here. Deflected. And he recovers it. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts. The Lakers lead by 3. Outside Payton. Inside. This one for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Now here's Doncic. He has 6. Pass to James. And there's a pick. Clock at 4. O'Neal pulls it in.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the game. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside O'Neal. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's Reeves. Still without a bucket. Pass to Vanderbilt. Vincent outside. From deep, Reeves. Rebound by the Lakers. And here's Bryant outside. The shot misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Lakers on top, leading by 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity. And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
To the wing, right side. Back to Reeves. The three. It's rebounded by Grant. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Bryant. Outside Russell. Here's the three. And Los Angeles another three.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
On the wing, Reeves. Still no points. Pass to Vanderbilt. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by George. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Lakers trail by 14. Doncic outside. Right side Reeves. No good again that time. And the Lakers have possession. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Kept alive. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most all-star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Oh, Doncic playing above the rim.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 10 points.
Gets behind the D on the break, and the pass is there waiting for him.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Bryant left side. George outside. Drills it from deep. He's got 7.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Timeout, timeout. And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
The Lakers call timeout. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to Payton. George outside. O'Neal on the wing. Down low. Malone. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Kicks it to Doncic. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Payton. For 3. Here's Fox. Pass to George. Now Payton. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple. Payton's got 6 points.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Here's Doncic. Nice move. Luka on the attack.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Fox. Three-pointer. They get it back. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. There's the strength of the king.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Pass to George. Nails it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him. Lakers trail by 14.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. And the Lakers have possession. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And here's James. 4 seconds left. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And he's good on the second. Russell from outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back after this word. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The Lakers lead by 13. Pass to Bryant. And Hayes comes to help. Back to Payton. Bryant from deep three-point land. Rebounded by LeBron. Left side Reeves. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Bryant. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to James. O'Neal pulls it in. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Here's Bryant. Lays it up and banks it in. Bryant's got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
On target from range.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The Lakers lead by 12. Bryant with it. Hachimura covering. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Bryant. Plenty of space. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 11 points in the game. LeBron without hesitation. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And the layup is good off the glass.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. And both free throws good for Bryant. Lakers trail by 14. It's James on the wing. Look at LeBron with the strength to score through contact. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Bryant. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. James, right side. Doncic with it. He's got 17. The three ball. Rebounded by Fox. Los Angeles leading by 12. To the paint. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Here's James. Wow! LeBron making some noise.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear out.
O'Neal with it. Hayes picks him up. That shot is good by O'Neal.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Who are you telling, B.A.? The reverse windmill? Come on now. That's just not right.
He got in that zone, and he has the ability to do it. Why not? Now here's Doncic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So it's both teams making substitutions here in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. 1:27 left in the third. O'Neal on the wing. There's the double with Doncic to the middle. George's shot is good. George has got 12 points in the game.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Now Doncic. Over Payton. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 19 points.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Here's O'Neal. Again, the Lakers score.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
To the inside. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Now, look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Pure from three-point range.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Doncic. 19 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just 4 seconds left in the third. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Los Angeles up 19. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Lakers trail by 19. Launches it from deep. And Bryant pulls it down. Sinks that one from the post. Bryant's got 10 points in just the second half. Doncic outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Bryant. Driving inside. Nice shot there. Making him 8 for 13. So it's Los Angeles now. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Bryant Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Doncic outside. Pass to connect. Doncic outside. Let's go with a three. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 22 points.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
And here's Bryant outside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And here's Bryant outside. James with the rebound. And here's Doncic outside. Kobe grabs the miss.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Here's O'Neal. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And here's Reeves outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
And here's Bryant outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 19. It's James on the wing. Pass to Doncic. Back to Hayes. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
The shot by James, no good. The Lakers lead by 19. And Bryant, here we go. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
Here's Reeves. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bryant on the drive. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
And getting up and hammering it home. That was a fierce finish.
How about how he switched hands on the way to the rim? He wanted that dunk to really stand out. Here's Bryant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And so he hits both. And it's the Lakers' ball. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Milton can't connect from short range. Here's Goodwin. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Kobe grabs the miss. Right side O'Neal. There's a double team with Vanderbilt. Outside Payton. Here's Bryant. There's the drive. Count that bucket. Bryant's got 29.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Bryant with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And then Bryant with the dunk.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Outside Peyton. Here's Bryant inside. And down it goes. 2 points. Bryant's got 33 points.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Here's O'Neal. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play.
We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. This one for three. And Reeves pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes. And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Now here's Morant. And the shot goes in.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And he recovers it. Count that bucket.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Doncic outside. Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
The three from Bane. Knocks down the long J.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Rui Hachimura.
from his first day in the league. Opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses. And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies call time here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kennard on the wing. Here's Aldama. From outside, off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
The three, James. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 5. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. 5 on the clock. Back to James. Basket counts. James has got 10 points.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Pass to Kennard. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now, look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Morant, no good. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. 4-point game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for him.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Morant. Kennard way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. The Lakers lead by 6. Here's James. Soft touch off the glass.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Now the Lakers moving it up. That's good.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
And so it's Los Angeles, ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Shot clock at 2. Reeves. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. These are his first free throws of the game. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Bagley. And both free throws good for Bagley. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Jackson outside. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that." To me, winning was the most important thing.
Yep, and they did a lot of winning, Allie. Here's Aldama. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Reeves. Pass to connect. Doncic outside. Doncic throws it down.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Left side Bane. Jackson outside. Jackson drawing the double team. Clock at 4. Here's Pippen. Pure from 3-point range. Pippen's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
The strength and power of Doncic shows up every game. Very physical for his position.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
And Doncic with the jam.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They trail by 6. Pass to Pippen. 4-3. Rebounded by the Lakers. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. .133 left in the second. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. Launches a three. They get it back. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Pass to Edie. Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Gabe Vincent.
Tough move by Morant, taking the shot and absorbing the foul.
RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Bain, no good. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Hayes with a screen. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Okay, Ron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
Both free throws good from James. Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant surveying the floor. Pass to Pippen. Back to Morant. Here's Pippen. Outside Bain. Fires from deep. And the first half now in the books. Lakers ahead. Up 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Can't get it to fall.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Edie. Got it. The Lakers lead by 6. Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Doncic outside. 5 to shoot. From downtown. The Grizzlies pull it in. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
B.A., they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Now here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most all-star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. There's the strength of the king.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And again, it's Memphis missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Doncic.
Ooh, slick move. Excellent timing and fast hands led to the steal.
Out to the right wing. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. The three. The rebound by Edey.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The three from Bane. And another miss by Memphis. The Lakers lead by 12. Reeves with the ball. Guarded by Morant. And the call will be against Austin Reeves. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Yep, that one goes. Edey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And here's Doncic outside. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Bane. Wide open. That's short off the rim.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Morant. Misses the one-handed jam. Back to Doncic. James, left side. Shot clock at 5. It's James on the wing. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Morant. Here's the three. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From deep, Morant. James with the rebound. Takes a three. Can't hit that one. And so it's Los Angeles now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Pippen. Hachimura with a rebound.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Here's Doncic. And off the glass. That one's good. Doncic has got 22.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Beyond the arc. Drops in the three. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
The Lakers lead by 17. It's good. 27 points for him.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Kennard for three. Counted from distance.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Kennard for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now Doncic. Chalk up two there. Doncic has got 11 points in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Edey. Here's Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-3 run. Here's Doncic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis missing. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-3 run. And that one drops. Doncic has got 41.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A little mid-range shot is up. The rebound by Jackson. And it's Bane with the ball for Memphis. Three-pointer. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Lakers taking the W here, showing that they're the